ever felt an icy breath on your neck when no one's there? An invisible gaze crawling down your spine like spider legs? Or a shadow pooling in the corner of your room, darker than midnight? What you're about to discover isn't folklore. Thousands across the globe swear these entities are real. And tonight, one might be standing behind you. They have no face, no voice, no body, just a silhouette that drinks the light, leaving only dread. Are they echoes of the dead? Interdimensional travelers? Or ancient predators, slipping through the seams of reality? By the time this video ends, every flicker of darkness will feel alive. And you'll wonder, what if the shadows don't need light to see you? They leave no footprints, no scent, no trace but a chill that lingers. From Tokyo's neon alleys to Texas's dusty ranches, survivors recount the same horror. A shadow that moves against the light. In 2017, the hashtag #ShadowPeople exploded online. Grainy photos of jagged silhouettes, shaky videos of clawed hands reaching from doorways, all scrubbed from the web within 72 hours. Was it mass hysteria or something older, purging evidence of its existence? A Reddit admin leaked this before his account vanished. The mods didn't delete those posts. They deleted themselves. Take Brian Whitaker, a mechanic from Austin. After a break-in in 2015, he rigged his bedroom with infrared cameras. What they captured wasn't human. Night after night, at 3:33 a.m., a shadow seeped through his wall and perched on his bed frame. It leaned so close, I felt its breath, cold and metallic, Brian recounted. He fled to a motel, but thermal cameras there showed the same figure, now outside his window. His story mirrors thousands. A 2023 study found 63% of witnesses report shadows attaching to them, like parasites. Some even find their pets hissing at empty corners for weeks. Every culture whispers of them. In Mexico, La Sombra creeps behind lone travelers, stealing their warmth to fuel its form. India's boot are souls trapped as shadows after botched reincarnations, luring victims into quicksand. Japan's Kage Onna, the shadow woman, haunts those who mourn too deeply, her form mirroring their grief. But the deadliest is Kurenai Jin, crimson-tinged shadow from Okinawan lore. If its silhouette grazes yours, you'll cough up black sludge by sunrise. Sound familiar? Modern ER nurses report patients with shadow sickness, inexplicable burns shaped like handprints. In 2022, 4 urban explorers broke into a derelict Nazi-era factory near Berlin. Their drone feed showed shadows slithering through rusted machinery. Yet, the building was empty. 2 days in, team members Lucas and Inga vanished. The remaining pair posted a final video. They're not just watching, they're learning. Authorities found their cameras buried in ash, except one SD card. enhanced audio reveals guttural growls beneath human speech. A voice repeats, "Close your eyes, it helps." Harvard neuroscientist Dr. Emily Carter argues, in hypnagogic states, the brain stitches random neurons into faces, figures. But why do people from Peru to Pakistan describe identical shadows, 7 foot tall, no eyes, fingers like barbed wire? Her team locked 100 subjects in lightless chambers for 7 days. By day 5, 47% reported shadows pacing their rooms. One subject clawed his own eyes out, screaming, "Make it stop staring." Yet brain scans showed no abnormalities. Dr. Carter's conclusion? Either we've discovered a universal fear archetype, or these things are real, and they're using our minds as windows. Declassified CIA files from 1972 detail Project Phantom. Subject number 5 achieved 97% invisibility, but his shadow remained. On day 12, he screamed, "It's feeding on me," before his body dissolved. Rumors suggest Russia's Project Dusk, 1988, weaponized shadows to assassinate dissidents. Former MI6 agent Kestrel claims, "In 1999, we tracked a shadow to a bunker under London. It didn't vanish until we blasted it with UV lights, but the bulbs exploded. 2 agents died of heart attacks. Their shadows were gone." In 2019, journalist Ana Morozova interviewed a Mapuche shaman in Chile's Andes. He warned, "They're not ghosts. They're alive. They've always been here, camouflaged. Now they're breeding because humans mock the dark." Days later, Anna's car crashed into a ravine. Her last phone recording captured guttural whispers, later identified as a dead dialect of Chono, a tribe extinct since 1800. Translators deciphered one phrase: "The veil tears. We return." Occult forums buzz with the Black Mirror ritual. At midnight, face a mirror toward a wall, light tallow candles, never beeswax, and chant, "Reveal yourself, but do not touch." Of 200 users who tried it, 60 saw shadows, 11 vanished. User Darkling777 posted, "It's in the reflection now. It follows me to other mirrors. Help." 3 days later, his webcam activated automatically, showing a shadow dragging him. Through the screen, Reddit moderators deleted the thread, but archives reveal replies from deleted accounts. "You invited it. Now we all pay." A 14th century French manuscript depicts a winged shadow shielding a child from a demon. The text labels it Custodes Umbrae, guardians of the dark. Tibetan monks speak of Chagri, shadows that bind malevolent spirits. But Navajo elders disagree. They're not protectors, they're jailers, and we're the ones trapped. In 2020, a boy in Montana survived a bear attack, insisting a giant shadow swatted it away. Rangers found bear tracks, and a 20-foot humanoid shadow burned into nearby grass. Near Russia's Zone M89, a UFO hotspot, farmers report black stalks haunting wheat fields. Fiji divers tell of shadowy figures in the Bermuda Triangle's depths. Even astronauts. In 2003, NASA's logs noted rapid dark streaks outside the ISS. Dr. Carter theorizes, if they're interdimensional, places with thin electromagnetic walls, like Chernobyl or Sedona, are their hunting grounds. In 2023, the Cole family moved into a Perth home. Their 4-year-old Mia drew a black man with grandma's necklace, a pendant buried with her grandmother in 1998. Psychologists dismissed it as inherited memory, but Mia's mother revealed the necklace in the drawing. We exhumed grandma's coffin last month. It was missing. London taxi driver Mark Ferris picked up a fare in 2020. A man in a trench coat, face hidden. No reflection in the rear view, Mark recalls. When he left, the seat was drenched in tar, but it was freezing. Labs identified it as non-terrestrial organic matter before it evaporated. Mark's dashcam footage, corrupted, except a voice growling, soon. Ancient Mayan texts prophesied, when shadows whisper, the 9th gate falls. In 2024, hikers in Guatemala found a stela, stone slab with new carvings, shadow figures climbing out of a crack. Archaeologists say it's weathered. Local guides disagree. That stone was smooth last week. If the Shadow Man visits you tonight, will you know the signs? Smash subscribe for our survival guide. 10 rules when the lights go out. Drop a like if you dare to stare into the dark. Comment below. Have you felt it? The weight of unseen eyes. Because every whisper about them draws their gaze. And tonight, they're hungry. Before you go, check the ceiling. That stain above you. Has it always been that shape?